Alright, before we get into the theme team update, guys, I'm going to let you guys know what the legends are for tomorrow. So tomorrow we have more Raiders. I know, shocker, right? It really feels like every Legend Saturday should just be called Raiders Sunday at this point, because it just seems like the Raiders get a fucking legend every goddamn week, it seems. But Ted Hendricks is coming for tomorrow for the Legends for the defensive side. 89 speed, 93 acceleration, 88 strength, 93 tackling, and 88 play rec, 93 block shit, 90 power, 1 power move. And it's also a pass coverage linebacker, which means he'll get Lurker for 1 AP, which is fantastic. And then we got Joe Thomas, whatever. It's an offensive lineman, and he looks pretty good, actually, for an offensive lineman. But with that being said, let's get into the actual lineup. If you're looking for the cheapest and most reliable Madden 22 coins on the market, check out my sponsor, MMOEXP.com. Links are in the description, and use code JEDI at checkout for 5% off. Alrighty, hey there guys, Adrian DeCosta here, aka JediBro95, coming at you guys with another video. It is Seattle Seahawks theme team update time, gentlemen. It has been 2 weeks since the last video, and if you guys, well, not technically, because I did say that I was moving them from Sunday to Fridays, but technically speaking, it still has been 2 weeks, and I hit my hand on the desk by mistake. So, with that in mind, guys, this is the Seahawks theme team update. Now, we have made tremendous strides defensively. Today alone, we ended up getting 2 huge upgrades with the Gridiron Heroes promo. Before we jump into the theme team lineup update, because I know I'm going to probably see these comments in the comment section, and I'm going to nip them in the butt right now, so that way I don't have to, you guys can either not comment them, or I can just choose to ignore them and make sure I don't answer them. Joey Galloway, Ahmad Green, David Moore, and who was the other one? The TJ, I cannot remember I'm not going to even try to pronounce his last name. The Team Builders. The Team Diamonds. They are not in this lineup because I am choosing to forego those cards because, well, TJ and David Moore would not even make the starting 3 receivers, and with this new system in and the old system gone, there really is no point to getting higher overall receivers sitting on the bench. You know, if they had the old system, I definitely would have kept it that way, but they don't. They don't have that. So, and then also when it comes to Ahmad Green and Mike Davis, that was the other one, Ahmad Green, again, not going to pick him up because he's basically the same running back archetype as Shaun Alexander. And when it comes to Mike Davis, I gave him a shot, okay? This one I'm going to talk a little bit on. I gave Mike Davis a shot. I played with him a little bit. I gave him some opportunities. I was like, maybe just use him as a third down back, as a pass catching back. And he just wasn't as impactful as I would have liked him to have been. So, I am not going to have Mike Davis in the team. I did give him a try. I can't say I didn't. But me personally, and this is just me, I don't like him. You guys can have him on your lineups if you want. This is not a concrete best Seahawks team. This is just my version. So, yeah, basically, that's all I'm going to say about that. So, let's just jump into the team. Now, offensively, we have not made any changes, basically. Offensively, we have basically stayed the same. I'll showcase Shaun Alexander's new ratings from the team captain token that we got. So right now, these are his ratings. We do have a ability that a strategy item a strategy card that helps increase his trucking, his stiff arm, and his carry. Okay, that's the one we have right now for him, and that's probably the one I'm going to pick up. Other than that, deep route specialist for the receivers. And then obviously the defensive back ones. But that's going to be a bit of an investment. I'm not going to go pick it up right now because obviously my coin situation is pretty terrible. Honestly. So, but that was Shaun Alexander. And also that's why Alex Collins is just this backup running back. He's just here just because. Now, I will go pick up Edgerrin James if he does come to the game. And or Marshawn Lynch. Those 2 cards will be in the lineup. But for other running backs, you know, I'm just not really going to pick him up for the Seahawks. So we still also have Russell Wilson here as our starting quarterback. Devin Hester's been moved down to wide receiver 2 because Jerry Rice is now WR1. And I did power him up. He's all finished. Here is Jerry Rice stats. 94 speed, 90 jumping, 90 catching, 92 catching traffic, 91 spec, and then 90, 91, 92 for his route running. For his after the catch stats, he has a 92 juke, an 87 spin, 91 change of direction, 92 ball carrier vision. But that's basically about it. Yes, he does have a solid carrying, but he doesn't have a stiff arm. In fact, he just straight up does not have a stiff arm rating. You know, and he also has 92 break tackling. So he's actually pretty solid after the catch. And also he is a route runner, and he's a big-bodied route runner at 6'2", which I love. I love big-bodied receivers, and I love the fact that he's a route runner. That just makes him oh so much more delicious to me. Pause, obviously. We still have Devin Hester. He is a route runner. He's staying because he is a route runner archetype, and also he is a Seahawk, so that's why he's still here. And then we have Brandon Marshall, who was a Seahawk, and realistically speaking, I don't feel the need to go pick up TJ because I have Brandon Marshall, so why would I do that? Now, for the tight ends, we still have Jimmy Graham. I will showcase Jimmy Graham's stats in case you guys did miss it from the last video. He's still, in my opinion, one of the best tight ends in the game, if not the best. I'm not going to say he's the best anymore because it has been a little bit since he's been out. But 90 speed, 92 catching, 90 catching traffic, 84 short. You know, he's a good, and he's 6'7" too. He's just a fantastic tight end all the way around. Has some good after the catch stuff. You know, he's a fantastic tight end. Really wish he didn't get tight end apprentice for 2 AP though. That does kind of suck. But hey, a tight end apprentice is still very good. So I'm not really going to be too upset about that. Gerald Everett is starting a fullback because look who our starting fullback is. Yeah, no thank you. Just no. And then we also do have Justin Britt here. Just showcasing him for the secondary positions in case people are wondering. It's left tackle and left guard and right tackle. And then for Justin Britt, not for Justin Britt, for Gabe Jackson, it's just right guard. So hopefully we, you know, for the offense, it's time to get some offensive line help. Hopefully Kevin Mawai comes out soon, and then I can move Justin Britt to the left guard, and then move Gabe Jackson to the right guard. Put what's his name, Kevin Mawai at starting center, or put Kevin Mawai at starting right guard. That actually might be the better idea. I don't know, but hopefully Kevin Mawai comes out soon, or we get like J.R. Sweezy, or we get like Max Unger or something like that. I don't know, but hopefully we get some Seahawks offensive linemen because right now. Yeah, like this guy he technically was a Seahawk, but he doesn't have a power up, so I can't give him the Seahawks chem. But he's the right tackle. That is our only other one-team chem for players specifically. Now we'll move on to abilities real quick before we move to the defensive side of the ball, and the defensive side we're going to be talking about in depth a lot more. So for Jerry Rice and for Devin Hester, we just have Route Tech. Did have Short and Elite because it was cheaper, and I heard it was acting like Route Tech. But then EA wisely decided to up it to 2 AP, which just made me was just like, you know what, let's just go back to Route Tech because why not? It's the same thing. And then we have Slot Apprentice on Jerry Rice, Brandon Marshall with Matchup Nightmare, Russell Wilson with Roaming Deadeye, Quick Draw, Gutsy Scrambler, and the Gambler X Factor. A lot of people are starting to catch on to Gambler, and can I just say, I was on this train before it started rolling. I'm not saying I'm the conductor, but I was on this train before the train started hitting the tracks. And then Freight Train, speaking of trains, Freight Train for X Factor for Shaun Alexander, and then the Bruiser ability for better stiff arms and trucks. Honestly, this is just for, you know, to fill up AP spots because I really had like 1 AP left and I didn't know what to do with it. And then Jimmy Graham with tight end apprentice. So that being said, guys, that is the offense. Let's move over to the defensive side of the ball. And the defensive side of the ball has made a lot of strides over the past couple of weeks. And I'm very happy to say that because we've needed some defensive upgrades for a long while. We really have. But first, let's start out with the Team Diamond, Brian Bosworth. Now, this card was good when it released, but with this new AP update, this card became phenomenal. I love this card. The fact that he can get Lurker now and 91 overall is just, mwah, I love it. It's just so great. But for the stats, 91 speed, which is actually pretty solid on a line on this guy. He's actually 91 speed is actually pretty good. You do notice a little bit of, you know, lagging behind, but it's not as bad as, you know, it should be, as it could be. But 91 speed, 90 acceleration, 86 strength, 91 tackling, 88 play rec, 91 block shed, 92 hit power, and 85 zone coverage. He also does have a 88 impact block. His change of direction is pretty low, which is the unfortunate part. I was hoping that change of direction would be a little bit higher. But his power move is at 79. So if you actually do want to put him in as an edge rusher slightly, you can definitely do it against weaker offensive linemen or tight ends. For example, for me, when I do go play 3-3-5 wide out of my playbook, he actually takes KJ Wright's spot, and that kind of opens up the playbook a little bit because there are some plays in the playbook in that formation that allows me to double rush off the edge instead of having just one drop back in coverage. So I can definitely do both, or I can do just play it like a normal 4-man rush. It's all up to me, but I do like the fact that he has a solid power move because it definitely does help out a little bit. So then we move on to Kam Chancellor. Now he is fully maxed out, as I promised you guys in the last video. He would have been done today, and he is. And Kam is just amazing. This card is just fantastic. 94 speed, 97 excel, 95 tackling, 94 play rec and pursuit and zone coverage, 93 hit power, and an 88 man coverage. Also has an 80 catching, a 90 change of direction, and a 92 impact block. Also has a 68 catch in traffic, which is something I never really noticed, and a 72 spec catch. Actually pretty solid. Now, he doesn't have the pass rushing ability, but you know what? He's a strong safety. It don't really matter. He is the sub linebacker, and he will be sub linebacker for the entire year because I don't feel the need to change him, and you'll see why when we get to the specialists. But Kam Chancellor, or the Chancellor, I really need to drill that in my head. The Chancellor is finished for now. Next, we have the new Jamal Adams, and before I show this card's stats, look at this beautiful card art on this Jamal Adams. To a Mr. or Mrs. Conrad Javier, you, my friend, deserve a promotion or whatever it is you deserve. Because this is beautiful of an art. This is such a beautiful art. I love it. Mwah! 1 million chef kisses for you. This is a beautiful art. I know it's the same as the X Factor reveal art, but you know what? Those X Factor reveal arts were nice. Those X Factor reveal arts were pretty nice. But here are his stats: 93 speed and 92 acceleration, 91 tackling, 92 play rec, 93 pursuit, 84 man, which doesn't matter to me, but 91 zone and a 93 hit power. Reason man doesn't matter to me, it's because I don't play man coverage, okay? I may throw out man coverage 1 out of every 200 possessions or something like that, you know, just every now and then, just to keep you honest. And if I if I see you can't beat man coverage, then I'll play man. But majority of the time, I'm a zone-based defense. But also for his other stats, he has 88 change of direction. He has an 71 catching, which is, I mean, could have been better. But Jamal Adams looks pretty great. He is my coverage safety just because his block shed is pretty low compared to Kam Chancellor's. So that is Jamal Adams. Waiting on a Quandre Diggs power upgrade next. Hopefully that is very, very soon, because then that way Quandre can take the starting free safety, and then we don't have to have, you know, a bit of a conjumbled mess when it comes to. And also Quandre is starting to get like pretty outdated, like 86 speed at this point in the year. Yeah, it's pretty outdated. But Quandre definitely does need an upgrade, and I hope we get it very soon. Or fingers crossed we get an Earl Thomas. Fingers crossed we get an Earl Thomas. I would love to see that. Now, Kevin Pierre-Louis, he does not have a power-up yet. Well, he does have a power-up, but I don't have it yet. But he actually does get Seahawks Chem. But I don't have the power-up, so I cannot give him the power-up and the Seahawks Chem to give him the added bonus. But once I do get the power-up, he should be powered up by the next lineup update. And he should be fully finished out, so you can see his stats. Probably will get some other secondary positions, like left outside, like right outside, or middle linebacker, which it doesn't matter to me. He's just a kickoff guy. But yeah, Kevin Pierre will definitely be in the lineup, powered up, and with Seahawks Chem in the next video. Next, we talk about Shaquill Griffin, and my God, I love this card. This card is fantastic, guys. I've been playing with it for the majority of the day, and I have to say this card is just amazing. This card is just one of the best cornerback, one of the fastest cornerbacks in the game, and it's definitely a great budget beast. Like this card, he's got great stats. 94 speed with Theme Team Chem, obviously. You know, if you don't have a Jack, but even without like Theme Team, like for Hawks or Jacksonville, 91 speed with, you know, the Super Suit training item, not bad. Not bad. 91 speed, not bad. But 94 speed, 93 excel, 88 agility, 90 catching, 90 jumping, I mean. 82 play rec, which is pretty bad. 81 man, don't give a crap. And then 91 zone and a 78 press. And honestly, the speed and the zone and the speed, acceleration, agility, and zone are all decently good. That's all I care about. You know, like I said, I don't play man because I've gotten used to how this team plays. With how this team is designed schematically wise, I've gotten used to playing man zone coverage. I don't play man. So, but Shaquill Griffin, I absolutely love him. He is a fantastic guard. So that was Shaquill Griffin. Now, obviously, we need a defensive tackle to help raise the defense a little bit. So hopefully John Randall comes out soon, or we get like a Cliff Averill, or a Mike Bennett, or a Bruce Irvin. Actually, Bruce Irvin was an outside linebacker, so that might be a bit tricky. But we get like Cliff Averill, Brandon Mebane, Michael Bennett. You know, we get some good, you know, pass rushers that played for us. Obviously, John Randall's another one. You know, hopefully Richard Sherman comes to the game. He is back in the NFL, which can I just say as a quick side note, I am very happy to see Richard back in the NFL. I hope the Tampa Bay Buccaneers now, I hope they do go on to repeat even more, because I want to see Richard Sherman win another Super Bowl. But Richard Sherman's back in the NFL, which means more than likely speaking, he is coming to the game at some point. So more than likely Richard Sherman, I think when it comes to Richard, he's probably going to be a veterans release. He probably will be in a veterans release next week, because next week is supposed to be the veterans cards. So he could be coming out for veterans next week. So yeah, I will go pick up Richard Sherman, and I will have him in the lineup. Hopefully he's really good, because then I can have Sidney Jones fly down the third corner, and I can get rid of Trey fucking Flowers out of the goddamn starting lineup, because Trey Flowers in this game, much like IRL, isn't cutting it. Like he's got good speed, but that's all he has. Like the stats, the coverage stats, the press, the agility, even he has an 82. Like this card is just no. He's not cutting it anymore. I'm really starting to get frustrated with Trey, much like real life. So, oh my God. So hopefully he gets an upgrade. So hopefully Richard Sherman comes to the game in the coming weeks. Special teams, nothing really has changed. We still have Michael Dixon and Jason Myers. Jerry Rice is now our kick returner. Hopefully Devin Hester actually does get somewhat of an upgrade later on, so he can be our kick returner. For specialists, we have Shaun Alexander. Again, he is our workhorse back. He is down on the field in all possessions. We have Jerry Rice and Devin Hester in the slot, Shaquill Griffin and Sidney Jones on the slot corners. This is the nickel and dime defensive line. And then we have Kam Chancellor, who is, yes, you are not seeing, your eyes are not deceiving you. That is a 99 overall Kam Chancellor at sub linebacker. Yes, I'm not kidding about that. That is actually nice to see. And then we have Brian Bosworth. Definitely could put Jamal Adams here. Like Jamal is just much better at this spot, but you know, I don't have a third safety. I don't have like a fourth safety to put him in. And besides, I kind of want to use a linebacker here since I can get Lurker. So I kind of want to use it. For strategy items, we definitely don't have very many good ones right now. We just have Out My Way for the, running backs. And then we have Reel In for wide receivers and tight ends. In the zone for the defensive backs, which this uncommon one actually gives me +1 in man coverage. And then sure tackler with +2 to tackling, and then +1 to pursuit, and then awareness. Is it awareness or is it play rec? It's awareness, okay. And then the super suit one, this just goes for all of the gridiron heroes, and it is +1 to every stat. Speed, excel, change of direction, zone, man, impact, lead, pass route, short, mid, like every single stat gets a +1 with this. And then the visuals, we still have the same visuals. And then playbooks, offense for the Hawks offense, Dolphins defense, done. So that's going to be the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this Steam Team lineup update. Also, I hope you guys let me know your thoughts on the Legends cards coming tomorrow. I got to be honest with you guys, like I said in that intro, I really don't think they're that good. But that's going to be it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.